Hi everyone, welcome to this live. Today I am going to share with you one of the best tools to deal with stress, which is mindful eating. Now I went live just right now before this one and I was explaining to you all about mindful eating and all that, but I did not like where the direction was going, so I ended it and I repeated the live again. Here we are. There's nothing wrong with that. I decided to do that in the moment. So if you were on that live and you are here again, welcome. Thank you for being patient and for coming back. So I have been talking a lot and sharing a lot about stress, especially in our business, and how it affects our relationship with food, how it affects our energy, how it affects the way we show up in our business and whatnot. If you missed any of these lives, I highly encourage you to go back, go to my profile, look into these lives. A lot of information and wisdom is shared there, so I highly encourage you to go and watch that. Now, in this live in particular, we are going to talk about one of the best tools, and that is mindful eating. Now, when it comes to stress, I want you to look at your eating patterns on a daily basis. How are you showing up when you're eating? When you're sitting at the table, how are you eating? Are you eating fast? Are you distracted with something? Like maybe you are scrolling on your phone, maybe you are looking at that email, maybe you are watching something on YouTube, maybe you are just lost in thought and thinking about something. Maybe you are playing an argument in your head that happened with, I don't know, with someone, with a loved one, with a client, whatever it is. Are you distracted when you are eating? Are you eating fast? Are you absent-minded? This is what we call you are in the stressed state when you're eating. Your nervous system is in the stressed state. Now, what happens in this stressed state is your body will go into partial digestive shutdown. For your brain, I'm stressed right now. There's no need for me to digest the food because the priority is for me to think about this thing, to watch that thing I'm watching, you know? So the priority is not going to the digestive system. Therefore, your body will lose the connection between your brain will lose the connection with your gut, and therefore you might not receive the fullness cues. You will not register the satisfaction from your meals, which, by the way, your brain will ask for it again. That's why you find yourself craving something sweet or crunchy or delicious right after you finish your food, because your brain didn't register the pleasure out of the meal you were having, because you weren't actually there. Your body was not focused on the meal, on the taste, on the texture, on the temperature, on whether you like it or not, if it's salty or too salty or needs salt or whatever, you know? So your brain will go and ask for that pleasure again once you're done with your food and you realize like, oh my gosh, I finished my food, I wasn't there. So as I said, when you are in the stressed state, your body is not in its optimal digestive state. And this is going to affect you on many levels. One of the most important things that will get impacted by this is your energy. Why? Because when you are eating and you are stressed, as I said, your digestive is not working in its optimal form or capacity. What happens is that your body will not be able to fully extract the nutrients out of the food you are giving it. And therefore, your body will feel like it's lacking on the major nutrients that it needs in terms of carbs and fats and proteins and also micronutrients, the vitamins, the water, the fibers, whatever it is. So because of that inability to fully extract the nutrients out of your body, your energy will suffer. Because where does your energy come from? It comes from the nutrients you give your body. When you are in the stressed state and you're eating, your body will not have or not be at its optimal energy. And therefore, all of this is going to impact you when you are showing up in your business next. So let's say you just finished eating, you want to go back to working, your energy is not at its peak. Your energy did not skyrocket because you just ate. And here you will find yourself not feeling like working, not having the concentration and the focus that you want. Maybe you will experience brain fog. Maybe you want, I don't know, to post something. You don't have that creative capacity to put into creating it. And then you'll just water down your messaging and you will put whatever you can come up with and just post it. This is just one example of how when you're stress eating, it impacts your energy and therefore it is impacting how you are showing up in your business. Now, the other thing that affects you when you are stress eating is your digestive system. So as we said, because you're stress eating, your digestive system is not working at its optimal functioning, and therefore you might experience digestive discomfort such as heartburn, maybe bloating, maybe stomach ache, whatever it is. You are going to experience digestive discomfort because first of all, you ate too fast. So you gave your body a big amount of food at once. It was very quick. It's like, oh my goodness, I cannot process all of this right now. And because you weren't present, your gut is not working in its optimal form. And because you're experiencing digestive discomfort, how are you going to show up in your business? Of course you will be distracted. Of course you will feel irritated. Your mood is affected because our digestive, if you are not feeling good in your digestive system, that definitely impacts your mood. Some people would experience headache. Some people would feel a very sharp dip in their energy. Some people, as I said, would feel irritated and just want to do nothing and just want to have that peace of mind. So when you experience digestive discomfort because you stress ate or because you were stressed when you were eating, it impacted how you showed up in your business right after. Now, these experiences happen not just when you are reaching for food because you want to release this stress you're experiencing. This happens when you are having your regular meals. So it's not like, okay, I need to break the cycle of stress eating and stop eating or stop reaching out for food when I feel stressed. No, this is something that happens with all of your meals, with the regular meals you're having. When you think that you are fueling your body, when you're hungry and you are eating. This can be your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner, your snacks, all the meals that you are having on a daily basis. If you are eating them while you are stressed, you are in the stressed state, you're not optimizing what you're eating. This is affecting how you feel in your body in terms of your digestive system, in terms of the overall feeling in your body, and in terms of your energy. All of this is impacting how you are showing up in your business. Now, what is the antidote to that? Mindful eating. Mindful eating. This is the best tools ever that I always include in most of my trainings and programs, because mindful eating will put your body in the opposite state of stress. And that is the relaxed state, which we call the parasympathetic nervous system, which we also call the rest and digest state. I bet you've heard this before, the rest and digest state. Or regulating your nervous system, you need to be in the parasympathetic nervous system and not in the sympathetic nervous system. Like, yes, it is important to be in the sympathetic nervous system sometimes because we are putting effort, energy, we are solving problems, we are working and whatnot, but we need to shift to the parasympathetic nervous system every now and then during our day to help our body regulate. And we don't want to stay stuck in the sympathetic nervous system, especially when, for example, we're done with work and we're moving to, let's say, family tasks or activities or whatnot. So let's talk about how mindful eating, and when you put yourself in the parasympathetic nervous system, which is the rest and digest state, how is this impacting your business? How is it impacting how you feel in your body? So when you are in the parasympathetic nervous system, meaning when you are eating slowly, when you are focused on what you're eating, you are relaxed, you are not rushing, you are not eating fast, you are not absent, what happens is that your brain will recognize that you are eating, and therefore it will put all of its attention, all of the blood flow into digestion, which means your digestive system will operate on its optimal functioning, which means your body will extract all the nutrients it needs out of the food you're eating, which means you will have optimal energy after you finish eating. This is how you are helping your body reach the good energy levels and the great energy levels for you to get back to work with that momentum and that good feeling, where you are being creative, where you are able to focus, where you feel like your body is on fire and it is very powerful, and it is like tackle any challenge you might face in your business. Now, the other thing that will help, which is when you are eating while being mindful and while being restful, you are in the relaxation state, because your body is optimized in terms of the digestion. You will not experience any digestive discomfort if the digestive discomfort is coming from stress. If you have food sensitivities or I don't know what, that is a different story. If the digestive discomfort is coming from food sensitivity, that is a different story. What I'm talking here about today is the discomfort of eating when your digestive system is in shutdown. When you're eating and your body is functioning in its best state, the digestive discomfort you usually experience because of the digestive shutdown when you're in stressed state, they will be gone. You will not experience those symptoms, and therefore you will feel great in your body. You will not experience bloating. You will not experience that sugar rush. You will not experience the heartburn. You will not experience the headache. You will feel at your best in your body, and therefore you will feel, because you feel at your best in your body, you will be able to be fully in when you are back to work after eating. Your eating experiences are the best way to regulate your nervous system when you are eating because you want to fuel your body, not because you want to distract yourself from the stress. There's a very big difference in here. So let's talk about, how do you actually mindfully eat? How can I shift from the sympathetic nervous system to the parasympathetic nervous system when I'm about to eat? I explain all of that in the Healing with Stress Eating program for entrepreneurs. If you are interested to learn more about that, you can DM me to purchase the program. With that being said, I'm going to share with you the initial steps for you to be in the relaxed state and to start implementing mindful eating. The first thing you want to do is you want to sit down when you're eating. Oftentimes, we eat on the go. We are standing when we're eating. We are eating right from, from the pot. I've done that. Maybe we are eating, we unwrapped something and we're eating it, and the cupboards are open and we're, I don't want to do that. I want to take what I want to eat. I want to pour it into the plate, whatever I'm having. I want to sit down. When I'm sitting down, I'm in the perfect posture that will help my digestive system to be operating at its best. If I'm standing up, my stomach is not going to fully digest the meal in an optimal way. That's not helpful to the gut. I want to be sitting down. That's the perfect posture. Now, After I sit down, I have the food that I'm about to eat in front of me. I want to take a couple of deep breaths, because breathing, especially slow breathing, will reset my nervous system, will allow me to shift from the stressed to the relaxed state. So here I would want to, instead of starting to eat, eating, I want to sit, take a couple of deep breaths, anchor myself in the present moment, feel grounded. I want to look at my surrounding. I want to feel my presence in the moment. I want to remove all distractions, whether it is my phone, my laptop, my work, my documents, my journal, my planner, my kids, whatever it is. I want to put all the distractions away, because I want to give myself the best 10 minutes of my day. These are this is the time, this is the amount of time you need, 10-15 minutes, to be fully present with your food, so that your body is optimizing the food that you're eating, and therefore produce the energy that you want during the rest of your day. So I'm here, I'm anchored in, no distraction, the food is in front of me, I'm sitting down, I'm in the relaxed state. I want to start eating slowly. I don't want to rush. I want to give my eating experience the time it deserves. I want to eat slowly. Every time I start to eat fast, I notice that my pace is escalating. I want to remind myself, oh wait, don't rush, breathe, slow down. This is going to help you optimize your digestive system, your digestion, optimize your energy, and because you shifted into the relaxed state, you are going to go back to your work with a fresh mind, instead of rushing, and then rushing, and then burnout at the end of the day. I want to use my eating experiences that are coming from hunger and not coming from stress eating, the seeking food to release that stress. I want to use it to bring calmness into my body, to regulate my nervous system. This is the best way ever for you to balance your internal system in terms of nourishment and in terms of your nervous system. So this is mindful eating in a nutshell, and it is one of the tools I guide my clients with when they are breaking the cycle of stress eating. There is so much more to mindful eating that I talk about and address in the Healing with Stress Eating program. Healing with Stress Eating program is the best program for you if you are an entrepreneur who is always stressed. If you think that stress is impacting the way you're living, is impacting your food choices, is impacting how you're feeling in your body and how you are showing up in your business, this program is for you, because you are learning in this program, you are learning how to break the cycle of stress eating using tools and techniques that are efficient, that have nothing to do with restriction, with dieting, with like don't eat this, don't eat that, don't eat this way. The tools that I share with you are effective, are long-term, lead to long-term results, and you're not only breaking the cycle of stress eating, you are also, in this program, we are also looking at what is triggering your stress eating. Because if you don't work on what is triggering your stress eating, the stress eating, the urge to stress eat will always be there. So for example, let's say going back to let's say you want to improve your sleep. Okay, so you tell yourself, I'm going to improve my sleep. I am going to sleep at 10 p.m. every day. But you are drinking coffee at, 6 p.m. and this is impacting your, you're not feeling sleepy when 10 p.m. hits. And then you are in your bed, struggling to fall asleep. You're tossing and turning and not able to sleep not until 1 a.m. How is this helping? You have to work on the trigger itself. You have to work on what is impacting, or what is causing you to not have good night's sleep? That is the coffee. You go and work on the coffee. This is the same thing. When you are stress eating, yes, we break the cycle of stress eating, but we have to look at what triggered that stress eating experience. Sometimes it's something to do with your schedule. Maybe you are overworking yourself. Maybe you have a schedule that doesn't align with who you are and it is stressing you out. Maybe it is financial issues. Maybe it's client experiences. Maybe it is mindset things. You're constantly telling yourself that you're not good enough. No one's going to buy from me, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Maybe it is the metrics on socials that there's no engagement that you desire. Whatever the trigger is, in Healing with Stress Eating program, we work on the trigger as well. How awesome is that? So right now, the stress eating program is at $299. The price is going to go up to $399. This is a self-paced program. Once you purchase the program, you will have instant access and lifetime access to the program. So go ahead and DM me stress eating to purchase the program. And if you want to take this even further and you want to dive deep into your nourishment, into your eating habits, into maintaining good energy levels, great energy levels and focus so that you are at your best when you are in your business, one-on-one is open. DM me to book your one-on-one spot. Private coaching is the best place for you to optimize your nourishment, to create that nourishment system that you are going to commit to and will nourish your body and will fuel up your body so that you are at your best when you are in your business. We also work on breaking all the unhealthy cycles that you are experiencing, whether it is stress eating, emotional eating, overeating, binge eating, body image issues, all of it. We work on this one-on-one and it is going to transform you in your business and in your personal life. All right. DM me for what you choose, either the Healing with Stress Eating program or the one-on-one coaching. I would be honored to be working with you and to be guiding you through all of this transformation. That's it for today. I hope you found this live helpful and I will see you very soon.